Hi everyone, in this video we'll be looking into a game between Grandmaster Arjun Erigaisi and Grandmaster Alexander Grischuk from the quarterfinals of the Julius Baer Generation Cup. Let's jump right into the game. Arjun Erigaisi starting with the white pieces go for 1 d4. Alexander Grischuk replies with d5, c4, e6, knight to c3, bishop to e7, c takes on d5, e takes on d5, bishop to f4, knight to f6, e3, bishop to f5, knight on g2 e2, Grischuk goes for castling, knight to g3, bishop to g6, h4, h6, h5, bishop to h7, bishop to d3, bishop takes on d3, queen takes on d3, bishop to d6, bishop takes on d6, queen takes on d6, knight to f5, queen to e6, f3, knight to c6, g4, knight to e7. Erigaisi goes for long castling, rook on f to e8, e4, d takes on e4, f takes on e4, rook on a to d8, queen to f3, knight to h7, queen to f4, c6, rook on h to e1, knight to g5, d5, c takes on d5, e takes on d5, queen to d7, rook takes on e7, rook takes on e7, queen to d4, f6, knight takes on e7 with check, queen takes on e7, d6, queen to d7, queen takes on a7, knight to f7, king to b1, knight takes on d6, queen to c5, queen to e6, a4, king to h7, queen to b6, rook to d7, a5, king to h8, rook to d4, f5, g takes on f5, queen takes on f5 with check, king to a2, knight to c8, queen to b5, queen takes on b5, knight takes on b5, rook takes on d4, knight takes on d4, g6, king to b3, g takes on h5, king to c4, king to g7, b4, king to f6, king to d5, h4, b5, h3, knight to f3, king to e7, king to c5, king to d7, a6, b6 with check. And if you look at this position, after 48 moves into the game, match is pretty much balanced. Grischuk is having a slight advantage of minus 0.7, and Erigaisi can still draw the game by playing the right continuation. And the right continuation here for Arjun Erigaisi is to move the king to d5 and control the squares. But instead, he will play king to c4, and this is a mistake. And after this move, Alexander Grischuk is having a winning advantage of minus 2.7, and he continues with king to c7, king to b4, knight to d6, knight to h2, h5, king to a4, knight to e4, king to b4, knight to f6, knight to f3, knight to g4, knight to d4, h2, knight to e6 with check, king to b8, and it was in this position after 58 moves into the game. Arjun Erigaisi has resigned to Alexander Grischuk, and Grischuk has qualified for the semifinals of the Julius Baer Generation Cup. The reason for resignation is pretty much clear. There is no counterplay remaining for Arjun Erigaisi here, and there is no way Erigaisi can prevent Grischuk's h-pawn from becoming a queen. So foreseeing that, Erigaisi resigned to Grischuk.